Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back. I hope that everybody had an amazing new year and that you're off to a great start. Today, I wanted to talk about self care and how important it is. Um, Recently, I was having a conversation in my mastermind group about self care and how a lot of times we're so busy with things in our lives that we just forget to do our own self care because we're always looking out after everybody else. You got work, um, maybe different volunteer activities, sporting events, kids in school. There's just so many different things in our lives that take precedence often over our own self care. And quite honestly, as we discussed in my mastermind group, um, we become so busy taking care of everything else that we forget to put on our own oxygen mask first. And as they say on the airplane, if you don't put on your oxygen mask first, you're not really going to be able to help anybody else. So today I was wondering, what do you do for self-care? And do you practice it daily, weekly, monthly? When's the last time that you can recall doing something that you consider self-care? Taking a break. And especially nowadays, this past year, we've had a lot of stuff going on with COVID and the restrictions and everything. So it has been more challenging for people to be able to have that time for their self-care. I know personally, I have kids and I have a husband and I run a business, and, with COVID and everything, we're homeschooling. So often I'm so busy running around trying to make sure everybody else gets taken care of that sometimes I forget to do sometimes extensive self-care. I do, however, make sure that I get my morning meditation, and I do journal every morning, which I feel is self-care. But otherwise, what kinds of things do you do? Or, do you take time to go on a date? Do you take time to have a hot bath? Just a few minutes sometimes, several times a day can be to yourself, can be considered self-care. So what do you do for self-care, and what are your plans to make sure that you do get your self-care and put that oxygen mask on for 2021? So leave me some comments, and I will see you again next week. Have a great week.